on the subject of Lives End, the fanfiction. Um, this one was this one was a 3 out of 5. It was good, um, but kind of weird because I don't agree with the. Whenever I don't agree with the the like moralness of a story, I always am like, I don't know. So what happens is Canterlot wedding. What a surprise! This is, I guess, height of ponydom was Canterlot wedding. I guess it makes sense. It was around season 2. Uh, End of season 2 was probably the height of the entire fandom. What happens is it's from the perspective of a changeling. He goes in after they destroy the barrier. A pony runs out. He chases, or a Pegasus flies out. He chases after it. As he's flying after it, Cadence bursts. He loses his connection to the love, so he just tanks and flies down into the falls down into the forest, and he gets absolutely destroyed, super messed up. Um, and then it switches perspectives to a pony, Lavender Blossoms, I think. I know it was Lavender. I don't really remember her last name. And what happens is, she's sad because something happened, and then she hears him screaming, the changeling inside of a cave, and she goes into the cave, and it's her dad, and she freaks out. They get into a well, the changeling is already wrecked. He just did that because he was trying to a defensive measure, and what happens is he they the whole story is just them. At first, it's her calling him a monster and blah blah blah, and he's like, "I'm not a monster. I'm just trying to survive. We try." The thing is that well, anyways, what happens is he ends up transforming into her dad for her so that she could tell him. Because what had happened was, while she was in Canterlot, her dad had a heart attack, and the message telling her that he had a heart attack didn't get through because of the defensive measures, because of the changelings, and she didn't know, and her dad died alone, and then she felt super guilty and horrible, and she blamed the changelings, and then what happens is she makes him transform into her dad again, and then she kind of believes that like she can apologize and stuff to her dad. So it's kind of like the Luna thing, where I was like, Luna's a psychopath on that one show, because she was making her daughter transform so she could get them to apologize to her. It's like, that's not them though, Luna. You're kind of being crazy right now. So anyways, after that, he kind of tries to heal because she is showing love, and he feeds off of it and tries to heal, but it doesn't work. And he's like, "Can you please just kill me?" And she's like, "I'm sorry," because he's still in the form of her dad. And she's like, "I can't," so she leaves. But then she comes back and she kills him, and that's the end of the story. She takes his body out and buries him. And the thing is the canon kind of destroys this. Canon really, really, really hurts Changeling Fix because of what happened in the canon with the changelings. Uh, she's like, "You guys didn't even try to do anything different. You just invaded." And if you're writing a sympathetic changeling story, it's like, we tried different things. There was no options. We had no options or whatever. And no, no, you didn't, because in the canon, that's the other option is giving away love or whatever, and it works. And you guys change into those other things, and you don't have to feed on love anymore. Um, it's also annoying because of the thing. She's looking at Canterlot, and she's like, "It was so much more vulnerable than I thought." And it's just like, no, it's not. God darn it, Celestia, you freaking really, really made yourselves look weak in this. Anyways, um, and then I'd have just taken him out. I'd have been like, "Hey, you gotta go. You're you're a changeling. I'm not. You feed on me. I don't feed on you. I sorry." Uh, it had decent sentiment to it, I guess, but uh, it was it was fine. I didn't hate it or anything. 3 out of 5 is probably all I could give it. It wasn't excellent, and I wasn't like, man, I really want to see where this story is going. It was just kind of like, yeah, and like the what is it called? Like the not the momentum. What is it called? Like the like feeling the like mood or whatever that it was. I wasn't sad or anything when she talked to her dad or anything like that. It was kind of just like, yeah, this kind of sucks. I'd be sad if I was her. Um, it was pretty level the entire time. On the level the entire time. It was a good fic that just was good the entire time, and I enjoyed it, and it never excelled or really suffered below good. It was good, and I liked it as good. Yeah, 3 out of 5 stars.